We went to the UK.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
How was that?
Chris's wedding. It was a lot of fun. It was very good. Very standard UK trip for me. A lot of
Oh,
drinking.
you say fucking standard UK trip. You went to the fucking Globe Theatre with Pete.
Oh, I
and,
did. I did go.
And
to, yeah.
didn't you go to like fucking McLaren or something like that?
I did go to McLaren.
Oh yeah, fine.
Just a regular Wednesday.
Just a
for
regular
CWA.
Wednesday.
just a normal fucking
honestly,
UK trip.
I'll be honest with you, I totally forgot about all that.
You saw a fucking Chelsea match as well.
Yeah, so
in
I...
like
A regular week in the UK. Driving supercars and watching the football.
biggest
No.
fucking lie of my life.
No, I didn't. Okay, so I got into F1, as we all know. And a couple of years ago, McLaren hit me up and were like, do you want to come to Suzuka to watch the F1?
Yeah.
But every time they've asked me, it's been during Cyclethon. So I'd always be like, I can't do it. So I just randomly after I started getting an F1, I was like, I'm gonna hit them up. So I messaged the guy, messaged me, and I was like, hey, I'm coming to the UK. I wonder if there's any chance if I could just like, come have a look at the building or anything or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I was like, I'm just looking for a fun activity for a day. Is there anything I can do?
Sure.
And then they replied to me and they were like, yeah, if you want to come to McLaren HQ and have a little tour and spend the day here, we can.
Did you get to drive one?
Fuck no, I didn't get to drive one. Are you kidding me? They wouldn't let me drive. I don't know. These cars are so goddamn expensive.
Did you at least get to sit in one?
I got to go on their like $300,000 simulation machine.
Holy
Jesus Christ.
And I got to do a couple of laps in that.
All right.
How'd you do?
My God, fucking hard.
Yeah, I bet.
Turns out driving an F1 car, just getting that thing to start is fucking hard. And there's like levels of simulation. So they had so we went over there. It was really cool. They were so nice. They were really awesome. And I brought my parents as well because I was visiting my parents and I was like, hey, this would be like a fun little thing. And I asked the McLaren, I was like, is it okay if I bring my parents? And they were like, yeah. And I took Pete as well. So we went in and it's like so crazy getting there because it's in Woking. Which is famous for having a Pizza Express that Prince Andrew is at.
Did you go to that pizza?
I didn't eat there, but I did see the legendary Pizza Express. That's all I know about Woking. And then it's there. So it's like, and I had to get like an Uber there. And it's like so weird getting an Uber to McLaren because they were like, where are you going? And then it's like there's like a front gate with security, and then to get in, it's like a whole other thing. And so getting into the building was absolutely crazy.
Right.
And you have to go underground in like a tunnel, and it's like the most surreal thing. You're in this really long underground tunnel, and they're just playing F1 commentary. Okay. But there's like no lights. There's like a couple of orange. It's so creepy. I was like, am I in the right place? And there was no one around. So I'm going underneath in this bunker. I'm like, I think we're in the right place. We've been walking for like 20 minutes now.
All right.
After the security guard's like, yeah, just go over here, go down the tunnel and go through. And I hadn't seen a single person. And we finally get into this building. And then suddenly, like, we got this elevator and there's like tons of people, and it's the McLaren building that you see in all the F1 stuff, and it's in the F1 movie as well and stuff like that. It's a really cool building. And then we got a really cool tour from this, I think his name was Jack. He gives such a really good tour of the place. And I didn't know a lot of the history about F1, but they had so many cars, and they kept moving the cars around during the tour. So they have cars on display that all work. And throughout the tour, they're just moving them around. I don't know why, but they're moving them around this like floor.
Okay.
So a guy will get in, drive, move it. And then it'll be like, okay. And then he'll tell me the story of this one car, turn around, and it's moved. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So he's telling us all about the cars that they have. And there's so many legendary cars. And I wish I knew more of the history, because there was like the McLaren F1 car that Lewis Hamilton had won his first ever trophy with. And they had Senna, who I guess the Brazilian driver is like a legendary driver. His car was there, and there's like statue. And I did see Lando Norris. He was there.
Oh shit!
Because it was the day they were celebrating the win, because he won the previous F1, the one extra season. And I didn't say hi to him or anything, but he was standing there, and I was like starstruck. I was like
admiring from a distance.
Yeah, I was like, he was just chilling, waiting for his ride to come pick him up. But I was maybe like,
didn't want to photo.
Is like maybe like 4 or 5 meters away. I kind of wanted to ask for a pic, but I don't know. He's pretty, he's probably chilling. He's just won. He's probably like sick of it. I don't know.
You've been on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been like, just ask, but I don't know. I just didn't want to be that guy. I don't know.
I get it.
So I didn't ask, but I did see him, and it was really cool because I was like, damn, he's the GOAT. I mean, he's won
there
one.
he is.
Yeah. We did like a tour, and then, dude, they took me in their cafeteria. Insane. That was maybe the highlight for me.
As it always is.
Their food selection off the fucking charts.
Damn.
They had and so F1 is kind of interesting because they introduced a thing a couple of years ago where all the F1 teams have a budget to basically because Mercedes were winning too much because they would just spend. They won like 8 years in a row.
Yeah.
And it was getting kind of boring because they were just winning everything.
Yeah.
So they introduces now a cost cap and that includes catering for staff. It's all included. So if you want to go bougie with your catering, that comes out of the cost of the car. So they're all telling me all about this stuff as well. So they have this insane spread, and it is subsidized, but so it is quite cheap. But they were like, yeah, it would have been free if the F1 rules, they changed it. So they have like an Italian station where they have fresh focaccia sandwiches being made and like pizza and pasta, and they've got like a healthy section, vegan section, like Middle Eastern food section. They got like every single kind of food you would ever want. They had like a British breakfast station, a jacket potato station,
Right.
Which apparently they're telling me Americans love because they've seen the TikToks of the jacket potatoes, the ones with the van where
yeah.
which I was like, that's ridiculous.
Yes.
They have literally everything and the food is so goddamn good. But then they let me, they were like, okay, and the rest of the day you can spend on the McLaren simulations, which was sick. Because I'd done a couple of F1 simulation stuff before, but it's really hard because even on the simulations, there's a ton of settings you can basically turn on or off. And with all of it off, you're basically driving basically an F1 car, but it becomes incredibly difficult to even like drive the thing.
Yeah.
Because changing gears is really tricky. Even starting it and getting it running and getting the car to steer is fucking impossible. Because if you turn a little bit too much, it just spins out instantly.
Right.
And I'm not even like,
So it's just like a bunch of micro
It's not even like
movements.
a right end. Like I'm talking like that. If you're going a little bit too fast and you turn slightly, the whole thing fucking spins out.
Yeah.
So you have to do like a load of laps where you just drive kind of fast, but not that fast to warm up the tires.
Right.
And then you can
So
give
that
a
it
lot
can
more grip.
Yeah.
And then they had this like incredible $300,000, $200,000 simulator. I don't know how much it was. It was ridiculous. And it's like this, it was literally like a carbon fiber F1 car shell. And it is hooked up to these hydraulic pistons.
Jesus.
And like 3 giant screens that go around you. And the speakers right here. And you have to hook into like an actual driving belt because it shakes you so much.
Oh, well, you get the feedback as well from it.
It's like this is like child's play compared to what I said.
Yeah.
They had these as well, like a really high end version of this.
Yeah.
Like these like classic racing simulations that you can get at your home. But then they had like the Giga one, which was like
Yeah.
what they would like actually, they can practice in if they want to. And it was that one. There's like 3 settings. There was like easy, medium, and like real. And I could only just about do it on medium. It was really hard to
real.
Yeah, it's actually so hard, but it was so narrow and so like uncomfortable to be in it as well. And then obviously one thing they don't tell you about is like the brake is really tough.
Right.
Like the amount of pressure you have to put on the brake is like absolutely like astronomical. But it was really cool getting to drive it and see it all. And I don't know a lot about F1 or like the especially the non kind of drama version of it. So it was really cool getting to see that and to learn a lot about the cars.
Experience the real F1.
Yeah.
And it was cool because like they had like their workshop, which you can just see. It's like all the windows are open, so you can just see them working on these old cars and like
That's
restoring
cool.
them.
You didn't get to take photos?
I was totally allowed to, but I just didn't.
Oh. Seems like a waste.
Yeah, they were taking pictures of me.
Where did those go?
So I actually asked them, can I have those pics?
Yeah.
But yeah, they took a lot of pictures and it was really cool. It was like such a cool experience. So yeah, I guess I did do stuff in the UK. I think I forgot about that part.
Yeah, it sounds like you did a fucking lot.
Yeah. And then I I really, really wanted to take Pete to go and watch something in the Globe Theatre. Because I know that, he obviously loves acting.
Yeah.
Globe Theatre.
Theatre kid.
Maybe one of the most iconic theatre things in the world.
Sure.
Unfortunately, the only thing that was on at the time was Pinocchio. Not quite.
I mean, you don't really go to the Globe Theatre to. You
would have still gone to see it.
You go for the experience.
Yeah, I was like,
totally.
you know what? It'll still be fun. Obviously, I would have loved to have watched a Shakespearean play.
Yeah.
But, it's especially during the holidays. I think they normally tend to have more family stuff on.
Yeah.
'Cause
Sure.
and it was still a really fun play. It was
How
really well
hard
done.
was it to get tickets nowadays in the Globe Theatre?
It's quite.
Must be
So
expensive.
we had
as well, right?
5. The price wasn't too bad. So we had 5 no, 5 or 6. How many seats did I get? I think it was like 4 or 5 people. And then that was kind of hard to get 5 seats all together. So if you do want to go, it was really easy to book if I did it like 2 months in advance. But I think if you're trying to do it like a month in advance, it'd be quite tough to get that many seats, like good seats as well. Because it is a 1-to-1 recreation with obviously the fire code has to be updated. So not everything is 1-to-1, but it's as 1-to-1 as possible, which means all the old shitty seats where a pillar is blocking you, or like the back is horrible or whatever. Like there's no back. Sorry, they're like it's really easy to get a bad seat. So highly recommend booking really early on if you want to go to it. But really go. It's a really fun experience, and it was really really good. I don't really care for Pinocchio, but it was a really really fun play, and it's just fun seeing these amazing performers just do something in the Globe.
Yeah.
Although, did you know that Globe Theatre was built in like 1970?
Oh, really?
Because the original burned down in the 1600s.
Oh.
And I thought it was like 1950 or
like
something.
Early 1900s.
Well, like after World War II maybe, because it might have been destroyed.
yeah.
But yeah, it was 1970. I was like, damn, that's not as old as I thought
That's
it
not
was.
as historic as.
Well,
I mean, it's 55 years, 56 years. It's
I mean, look, it's like as faithful of a recreation as possible in as close of a location. It's a little bit. The original location, I think, now is flats on it. So I think this one was the third Globe. There you go. Your traditional methods and materials.
It's like the third impact.
Sorry. 1990, sorry.
Wow.
1990, not 1970.
Oh, 1990s. Jesus. 97.
So it was built after I was born, which I didn't. Which is so crazy because it feels like such. When you walk by it, it looks so amazing, and it feels like such an iconic part of like the London.
Feels historic.
Waterfront. Yeah, and it's and I noticed because when you walk on the ground, there's like some of the people who contributed to the building, and there's like Patrick Stewart is on the ground, so I guess he gave money towards it and stuff. But really cool. Yeah, really, really fun going. And if you ever go to London, highly recommend if you want to do something that's like a fun day activity or nighttime.
Yeah.
And especially if you appreciate theater or acting, like it's such a fun venue to be in, and just taking in like the what you could imagine a 1600s peasant would have enjoyed. No, probably not peasant. Probably would have been peasant, because there's also standing seats,
right.
seats, standing spots,
Just like the original,
like they had it in the original.
Yeah.
It's a pretty rough. I don't know if I'd want to stand, because some of these things are like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's a rough thing
can be long.
to stand there for 3 hours.
It's like paying to experience part of what people experience in history.
Yeah.
But we have modern comforts for a reason,
Well, I think if you're in the seats, which I managed to get, it's a little bit more of a, would have been probably a higher up kind of price back then, I imagine. But it wasn't too bad. I think the seats were like 40 or 50 pounds.
Per person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
I think like if you went to watch
For
a play,
stage show,
if you went to watch any stage show, I think you'd be paying around that. So to get one in London in the Globe.
How much was it when we went to go see Hamilton?
I didn't go with you guys, so I don't know.
Where was that?
In New York, in like New York?
No. We saw Hamilton. Fuck, where was it?
In London?
I went to Broadway to go watch Beetlejuice when we were on tour.
That must have been like $150.
That was expensive, but it was also worth it because it was the last time the original actors for the stage show were doing Beetlejuice on Broadway.
I don't think I've seen Hamilton with you, because I know when I saw Hamilton.
Oh, since you.
It's definitely the London show that we had.
Yeah, right? Where was that? That wasn't the Globe.
I don't know.
I don't
No, the Globe only does. It's only like 2 shows a day max. Normally one.
Yeah.
And some days they don't have shows. Like if you go to the website, the Globe website, you can see they don't have shows that often.
I think when I saw Hamilton, because I saw it with Emily and Didas,
Right.
and we were in Victoria Theatre, the one near Victoria Station.
It must be expensive, right?
Yeah,
If
no,
it's
I
like,
was there.
No, you weren't. I promise you.
I swear Emily and Didas were there. Wait,
bro.
I don't fucking remember.
Bro,
Hold on.
are you tweaking right now, bro?
dude.
Yeah, I was there.
Were they there?
I definitely remember you were there.
Oh, dude, they're doing fucking The Tempest. I would have loved to watch The Tempest.
Oh,
It's
The
in
Tempest would be
January.
great.
Tempest would be
It's in
great.
January to April. God damn. Well, if you're in London, go and watch
Bro, are
The
we like
Tempest.
merging brains? Because I know I was with Emily and Didas,
I definitely remember
But it
Emily
was-
Didas and you were there.
but it was only Emily and Didas that was there.
No, I was definitely there.
No, I don't remember Gart being there. I'm just saying.
You guys, what is this? It's like collective amnesia. What is this?
Wait, did you also see Hamilton with Emily and Didas?
I definitely saw Hamilton,
Did you watch it
the
twice?
stage show.
No, I've seen Hamilton once.
I've seen Hamilton once as well.
I've seen Hamilton once as well.
and it was in London.
It was in London.
Yes.
With Emily and Didas.
Yes.
But
I
you
was
were
there.
not there.
I was
but
there.
you were not there.
I was was there with Emily and Dennis and Joey.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Okay, so we've both seen Hamilton with Emily and Didas separately.
Okay, question.
It's with
How many times has Emily and Dinah seen Hamilton?
too many.
I think
More than
I think
twice.
they've watched it more than twice.
Yeah.
Okay, it might have been that then. We just both happened to see
Wait,
it with
when
Emily
did
and Dinah.
you see Hamilton with Emily and Didas?
That's what I'm trying to remember. I don't remember when. It must have been the
They're
last
just
time
the
I was in.
Hamilton salesman. They're like, oh, you're in London? Let's go see Hamilton.
It must have been the last time I was in London, which was tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's like 2-3 years ago.
They were there during the tour as well.
Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah. They showed up near the end, remember?
What were they doing in London?
Falcon.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
And that was it. I'm pretty sure that's
Okay.
when we watched it.
Okay,
You
okay.
just don't remember.
No.